Hi everybody. Hi, welcome back. Welcome to my live. I hope everything's going good for you guys. I hope you're happy. I hope you're really enjoying these new changes that we're having. Because Jupiter is going to be going direct in its own sign, Sagittarius, you're going to be doing a lot of this self-reflection, and you're going to be reevaluating all the things that you've been learning over the past even 18 years. It's just a big reevaluation. It's a big teaching opportunity. A lot of you guys might get into teaching or seeking a teacher, things of that nature, just really trying to learn and grow. Jupiter would never hurt his own sign, never. So if Jupiter is in his own sign, this is really going to improve your life with your children and your life with your husband, if you have one, and your life with learning and teaching, and even the relationship between you and a teacher or guru, okay? So things are going to improve on that, and that's just really wonderful. This just happened the beginning of July, the very end of June is when all this started going on. And Ketu is in Mula Nakshatra, where he's been destroying things. And he will be going into Scorpio soon enough. So over the next 6 months, believe me, you're going to notice some very big changes, some very deep lessons about the person you never want to be again and the person you want to be. Okay, those are going to be the things that are going to change for you. So let's go ahead and take a look at the divine masculine, divine feminine energy. Whoops, oh, I hear my little guy. I'll be right back, guys. Give me a moment. I'm working. Sorry about that, guys. My little guy doesn't want to be alone. Does not want to be alone. Okay, he's fine. Anyways, back to focus here. So we're going to take a look today at what's going on between the masculine and feminine energies. Please keep in mind you can be male or female in that energy. Okay? Doesn't have to be based on the sexes. All right? It's just what you're vibing. Spirit, please give me a message now for the divine masculine and the divine feminine. What does the current change and the current transition look like? And what is happening? And what will happen in the near future? Okay. Divine feminine first, please. Divine feminine first. Hold on. I think I have my deck turned upside down. Okay, divine masculine, please. My little guy is so cute. What's coming in for the divine masculine, please? Okay. Bottom of the deck, bottom line between both of you, I'm not surprised. It's the star. We've been channeling the star card for what, a couple weeks now? And this is going to be a real transition into the light. Seeing things clearly, being guided by your spirit guides, by your ancestors, by your angels. This is about freedom. This is about rebuilding. This is about deep restorative healing and enlightenment. So, wow. Bottom line between both of you guys, this is great. This is how you guys are moving forward into the light, away from the tower. The tower's previous before the star card. So now you're finally starting to rebuild your own life, your own heart, your own path. This also has a lot to do with destiny. When you guys pull the star card, keep in mind that it is referring to your birth chart, and it is referring to your destiny also. And it is referring to angelic and universal guidance and help and assistance. So this is all destiny. And the star just talks about what will be. And there is no, no in between. There's no black and white. What will be, will be. It's meant to be, it's unfolding, and it's going to happen. The star card also represents Venus. And as we know what's going on with Venus, a lot of good changes, money, relationships. Venus direct is a very good energy, and it's just going to promote so much wealth, health, and happiness. Also romance. So you guys are starting to feel a little bit bubbly in the heart. You're wanting to have a little bit more deeper connections with friends, family, and your lover. You're going to want even sexual energy, but you're going to want to shine your light, your love light. You're going to want to turn on your little heart love light on and just be ready to love. And that's what's going on here. It's also about things coming in. Financials are going to change. Careers can change during this transit, during this time. You will either be rising in fame and wealth and abundance, or you may be falling. Keep in mind, this has to do with your destiny. It has to do with your path and your karma. Because Jupiter is leaving a karma sign, which is with Saturn, Capricorn. He just left Saturn and Capricorn, so that's karma. And he's moving into his dharma, okay, which is your destiny, your spiritual path, okay? This is you leaving all your karmic crap behind and hopefully learning and growing from it, moving into where you're supposed to be with your dharma, your destiny. So let's look into that here for you guys. The Divine Feminine, first card out, is the most important. We have a Knight's Tale, which is the 9 of Cups. Divine Feminine, you're coming in with self-love. You're charging in confident, happy. You're charging in very powerful in your manifestation. You're changing so much around you, and you're feeling very fulfilled of self. You do feel very fulfilled. Things are going good for you. It's wishes coming true. Star, Knight's Tale, right? Wishes are coming true. Okay. Underneath that, for the Divine Masculine, how are you coming in? Well, oh shit. You got Get Out. Have you guys seen the scary movie Get Out? Yeah, it's creepy. You should totally watch it. 7 of Swords in reverse. Yikes. Well, it's not that bad. I mean, don't get your panties in a bunch yet, guys. Okay? Fellas, don't get your boxers in a bunch yet. This is talking about all the bullshit, all the lies, deception, deceit, lies to yourself, lies to other people, cloudiness, a lack of clarity. All of that is leaving, thank God. The sad part is that it existed at all, right? It's a shame that all that bullshit existed at all, but now you're free. You're getting clear of it. With the Star card, you're being enlightened about some bullshit, about some liars in your life, about things you never even admitted to yourself. You're looking in the mirror and saying, damn, that's who I am. Damn, this is what life is really like. You know, it's an acceptance of reality, and it's not being able to escape it. Because Get Out is about being trapped, right? Held against your will. This is about freedom in the sense where no one's holding you back, but trapped in the sense you can't deny the truth. You get what I'm saying? Yes. You are stuck having to look at the truth, and there is no escaping it. You're not going to get away with it. It is also where somebody's not going to get away with something. Libra energy here, 7th house, air sign. Swords are air. This is Libra energy. 9 of Cups is going to be a Scorpio energy, a very deep healing, a very deep happiness. So right now we have Scorpio Libra energy here. You know, however that resonates for you. It doesn't have to be that sign. Please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter for husband, and Mars for male-on-male relationship, okay? But anyways, the truth is out. We're facing it head on. That's very good, masculine. Let's see what's going on here for the femme. Wheel of Fortune. This is called Inside Llewyn Davis. I've never seen that movie, but I'm assuming it's good, or she wouldn't have picked it. You know, this is someone in their head, but it's also a change, a drastic change, like the snap of a finger. The wheel turns. Good fortune, good luck is on your side, Divine Feminine. Can I just also say, because I think this is more of a past energy, okay, guys? Masculine, you were deceived, or you were a deceiver in your past. What's new? A lot of people are. Divine Feminines are also deceivers in a different sense, and we'll get to that. Divine Femme, there was a time where you were dealing with someone who was selfish. A knight in shining armor that maybe was a little selfish in your life. Masculine, you know who you were dealing with in the past? A liar. So this is past. If I want to look at it like a past, that's what that's all about. Feminine was dealing with a selfish person, and masculine, you were dealing with a liar, a deceiver. Okay, and that is your past. Whoever it is, could be each other, could be other relationships. I don't know, and that's fine. You'll know what that is. But that is your past, and that's just another additive here to the reading. You're moving into a new arena with the Wheel of Fortune. I also think once you met your Divine Masculine, life changed. So feminine, when you met your DM, did your life not change? Did everything not drastically hit the fan and just every which way, right? And that's kind of the energy that we're getting here. It's just, wow, everything shifted, everything changed since I met my DM, right? Maybe your career changed, your location changed, maybe you had a child, maybe you got married and divorced, maybe you hit a milestone in your age, maybe you lost someone very big in your life during that time, maybe you were going through a transition in your own personal life of some sort. Maybe your children were going through some transitions, maybe all of the above, but everything changed, and it was a significator of fate and destiny. Let's see what's going on here at the DM. Judgment, Constantine. Oh my God, I love that movie. You guys love that movie, Constantine? This is Keanu Reeves. He was born to be evil, but he shocks the shit out of them, and he's good, and he actually saves the world from apocalypse, basically. You know, the devil's son. Funny, he's in The Devil's Advocate and Constantine. That is just funny. Masculine, I do think there's a masculine out there with dark hair who maybe really loves watches, really into watches, like that's their thing. Like, I gotta have a watch or, you know, a bracelet, but they're really into that. Tattoos also. This DM would have tattoos. It doesn't matter what age, you know, this person would have some tattoos, especially on their forearm. Very prominent. They also love the color black and red. Black and red. And, you know, if this person is into black and red, that is their thing, they have a lot of karma. Saturn's colors are black and red. Ironically, my cards today are black and red. Interesting. But it's about karma. And masculine, you're dealing very heavily with karma. You're having to face your inner demons. You're changing the pace. Judgment is about something dying and then being brought back to life. Okay? Judgment is about looking back at your life, looking at the past, and either learning from it or wanting to change in the future because you don't like what you saw. One or the other. But this is about reconciliation. Reconciliation with yourself, reconciliation with your past life, reconciliation with deeds, reconciliation with past wrongs that need to be made right. This is a reckoning. So far, masculine, you're going through a reckoning and a very deep, reflective introspection. And it is all thanks to Ketu and Jupiter. You know, Ketu and Jupiter both rule the sign of Sagittarius per Vedic astrology. It is about enlightenment, moksha, okay? First house, fifth house, ninth house, moksha houses. It's about enlightenment, which is moksha, and spiritual peace. And now they're so close together again, and Ketu and Jupiter are together again. Even though they're a little bit malefic, it's still a functioning malefic energy, okay? So even though you're hitting kind of a rock bottom situation to where it's like, this is it, this is the end of the rope, this is the end of the line, this is what it is. This is, there's no more rose-colored glasses. You're still seeing hope. With judgment, Archangel Raphael is always there because he heals the heart. Archangel Michael is always there because he fights for justice, he fights for freedom, he fights for the right, the righteousness. And Archangel Gabriel is the loudest one. And he is the one that blows his trumpet and wakes the dead up. Gabriel will wake a sleeping man, a sleeping woman, awake. Spiritually, enlightenment. And this is enlightenment. It is actually learning something and looking back and not being able to run from the bullshit. And that's what's happening here, masculine. So let's see what else is going on. My best friend's wedding for divine feminine. This is coming to the end of today and the past. Okay. If you guys want to split this reading in half, this is today and this is going backwards. Okay, these are events that are taking place now, currently, right now, and recently. Okay, recent past and some distant past. But this is all about the past and today. Moving forward is what's going to happen. Okay, so right now, today, for the Divine Feminine, you're coming in as Julia Roberts in My Best Friend's Wedding. And I love that movie. And, you know, she fell in love with her best friend, and she didn't realize it until he was already engaged to Cameron Diaz, who he was going to marry. And she realized she missed her boat. She missed her opportunity. She wanted to be with him. She loved him, and she tried to get him back. In the end of the movie, she did fail. He said, we'll always be good friends. I'll always love you. But I'm in love with Cameron, you know, whoever she was in the movie. I'm in love with her now, and I love her very much, and I'll always have love for you, but it is different, and it is a missed opportunity, so this is about the past. And I think the Divine Feminine kind of feels this way right now, currently, just saying, you know, I missed my boat. It's a missed opportunity. There's some sadness here, but there's also some happiness. You just want your Divine Masculine to be happy. You just want him to smile. You want him to be hugged and kissed and loved and cuddled and cherished. You want him to have a good life. You just want him to be happy, and you want to be happy too. And this is all about single, to be honest. The 6 and the 9. So now I'm feeling Cancerian energy. You guys know the 69 is the sign of Cancer. And 6 of Cups is a Cancerian energy. So there could be a feminine here with some strong Cancerian energy and some strong Jupiterian energy, which could be Pisces or Sagittarius. Okay, so Pisces, Sagittarius, and Cancerian are very prominent here for the Divine Feminine. You're learning to kind of let go. And it was very hard, but your heart is just bursting because your love light turned on. So your heart is just bursting with love and compassion and peace. And I think you really just want everyone to be in harmony. And if harmony means whatever it means with destiny, you're open to it. And I just see you missing the past, wishing things could have been different, but they're not. And instead of being shitty about it, instead of being pissy about it, you want to accept it for what it is, right? And then just kind of switch things around and go, you know what? Okay, all right, this is what it is. I'm willing to accept. I'm just willing to accept. And so this is what you're dealing with today, currently. And if you haven't had this energy yet, maybe it's a premonition of what is going to happen for you soon. But it is an acceptance of the past. But it is also nostalgia. And I'm not gonna move myself away from that. You are missing someone from the past. You may even be crying or just emotional, feeling emotional about someone from the past. Obviously, it's the DM. You miss the DM. You are emotional about the DM. You have fond memories of the DM. And you might be doing a little replay, especially with that judgment down there between you guys. You might be having a little, replay of the good times, kind of like your life flashing before your eyes, that, man, that was really good. That was really good. And I really loved that moment. And I wish I could have reveled a little bit more and just felt that a little longer. And so you're trying to kind of revisit it in your mind and in your heart so you can feel it once more. During this process of releasing, there's going to be a lot of nostalgia because love is all-encompassing. Love holds and wraps you and your person around with peace and happiness and even sorrow. Love is sad sometimes, and it's just comforting. So you're healing. You're healing your heart about the situation between you guys, which currently, looking back, was destiny, but it was also shitty. Okay? And there was a lot of lies and deception. Okay? Let's go ahead and move on down here to the divine masculine energy for today, currently, right? The Emperor, the Grand Seduction. I haven't seen that movie either, but I'm sure it's good. And this is about responsibility. This is about being a dad, being a mom, if you're a woman in a masculine energy. It's about being a parent. How about that? It's about being responsible for your homestead, for your family. It's about financial responsibility. It's about safety for your children and your parents and your brothers and sisters and loved ones. It's about being in your heart space also. I do see the divine masculine stepping up into a very mature role. Now, we all know that the Emperor does represent the divine masculine, and upright is a good sign. It represents someone who is strong, mature, very confident sexually and in other arenas. It represents someone who knows who he is, and knows what he's about and knows what he's dealing with, and is just a mature, responsible human being, and someone that is strong-willed, a little stubborn, but someone that can provide stability and peace and a rock, if you will. So masculine, you are learning so much from the past. Now that you are awakened and enlightened currently, you're really stepping up into your role. So can I just say, and don't everyone get all excited at once, but masculine, holy shit, you are really stepping up into a very good vibration, and you are super duper uber, excuse my little silliness, but yes, you are very sexy right now. Very sexy right now, because who doesn't love such a man that just is so manly and so mature and so stable and so strong? It just makes you sexy. So you're embodying this sexiness, right? You're embodying this pheromone, which anyone that comes around you is just, they get a little smell like, oh my God, look at this. It's that confidence. It's that aura about you. It's that pure masculinity. And even if you are a feminine woman in a masculine energy, it's that damn confidence. It's that security. It just turns people on. So, please just know that this is your sexiness, okay? You are all sexy, and wow, you're doing damn good. You've really done some good work. And, can I just say, feminines get a little jelly, and this is why. Feminines have to work for years to do big transitions like this. Divine feminines are such emotional, delicate creatures that they have to go through what feels like lifetimes of emotional duress and losing their shit, okay? They have to lose their shit for like a while before they can really get some growth, because feminines tend to be very stubborn as well. And it's because they think they can heal and fix anything and anyone. So feminines are stubborn motherfuckers, excuse my French, but they are. And damn, it takes a mountain to move for a feminine to really get to a mature place in acceptance. And even now, even when the feminine is in this acceptance mode and this peace, this nice mode here of harmony, it's still very difficult. And she's not embodying the Empress just yet, again, because again, the past still haunts her. She knows things are changing, but it's still a process for the feminine to accept that and just really change, because they're fluid, they're watery, and masculine, you're not. So for you to step into this transition, it is a big giant leap, and it happens quickly. Sometimes the divine masculine seems to change overnight, within 24 and even 2 days, 48 hours. Holy shit, your masculine went from point A to point B, and you're like, how did you get there in such a short amount of time? I've been working on my ascension. I've been working on peace and maturity and spiritual growth for 3 years, 4 years, and I'm still getting there, and you get there in 48 fucking hours. What the fuck actually happened? And so feminines, excuse my French, are like, what? Stephanie, how is this masculine going from here, mindfuckville, to here? Okay, like what happened? I thought they were in Karmicville. I thought they were in Mindfuckville. I thought that they were eating ham sandwiches, and all of a sudden it's a gourmet dinner? Like, what the fuck happened? Ladies, gentlemen, divine feminines. Divine masculines are very powerful. And you need to recognize that, because the DM power, all masculine energy, male or female, is extremely strong and brute. They bust through things. Think of a bull. Think of something busting through. They are a penetrator. Even if you're a female, it's just the energy, okay? They penetrate shit. They bust through, okay? Yes, and they can plow through walls, basically emotional walls, spiritual walls, blockages. If they have enough strength, they can plow through that shit and get onto the other side. They have a very powerful way to manifest. Masculine energy can manifest in the physical world very easily. And this is something divine feminines have to work so hard at, because we're always in fantasy. Not always. There's a lot of feminines that are earthy, so excuse that. But the feminine energy in general is very emotional and spiritual and a lot of fantasy. And it's very difficult for the feminine energy to put something into this world and to sustain it. It's like we get a lot of ideas. We have a lot of ideas and visions. A phone call. Making that actually a reality is the masculine's job. Because the feminine is supposed to make the dreams, make the visions. And the masculine is supposed to put it in motion. The masculine is supposed to say, okay, baby, I see your dream. I'm going to build that shit. Honey, what kind of house do you want? Okay, you like that? I'm going to build that shit. Okay, honey, what kind of a deck do you want? What kind of a garden do you see? Okay, I'm going to build that shit. And that's what the Emperor does. The feminine does this so well, all the creativity. And the masculine is a doer. The masculine is physical. And so those are just, little cute examples. But I'm just saying, the masculine is here today, stepping up and saying, I'm ready to build this shit. And at the same time, you're kind of lost in your emotions. You are. So you're off in your emotions, maybe a little fantasy, thinking about what was, coulda, shoulda, woulda beens, right? Thinking about that, looking at the past and going, God, I loved it. I missed him. you know, I've got to move on. And you haven't moved on yet. You haven't moved on yet, but you're trying to get there. And in this moment of you trying to get there, your masculine is feeling you. And the reason your masculine is feeling you is because you're thinking about him or her, is because you're imagining what was. Again, you're replaying these events. And in doing so, you're connecting spiritually. And here you guys are in union on a 5D dimension. Here you are in union. Your heart, your spiritual, your energy, your dreams. Okay, you guys are over here together in your visions. Listen, when you actually picture the both of you together, don't think that what is within won't come without. What is within, so without. So when your mind and your emotions are up here in 5D together, it's starting to kind of form down here. And in some way, it won't always be exactly what you envision, but it will be some form of it. With this peace and harmony emotionally and mentally, here comes the stability. Here comes something in reality. Here comes something grounded, something realistic here. Okay? And let's see what's going on into your future. Okay, Divine Feminine, in your future, we have, wow, 3 of Swords. Whew. Y tu mama también. This is not good. Third party, clearly, of course, they look like they're having a good time. Like, this is a menage a trois, and holy shit, it looks good. I'm not saying I like that. I'm just saying they're having a good time. He's kissing her too, and she's like, yes, you take it from the back, you take it from the front. I'm just kidding. I really don't know what this movie's about. I didn't see this movie. But I can't deny there's a third party situation. I also can't deny that there's a broken heart. They are each stabbed. They each have a sword piercing them. The heart is hurt. Divine Feminine, coming up in your future is the acceptance and the healing of a third party situation. This isn't going to resonate for everybody, but for those of you that are in a third party situation, this is you having to accept this shit and heal from it and move on. And in your future, this is the acceptance. This is what's coming up. And there could also be some heartbreak. You might get some heartbreaking communication. The 3 of Swords really represents pain. And now that I'm channeling this as well, you're having pain of what was in the past. You're having pain accepting that because it looks like in the past there was a third party situation. And by golly, it's so hard for you to accept that. And it hurts. So you're just hurting. Just like Julia Roberts in that movie, My Best Friend's Wedding. Believe me, it hurt her to let him go. But she also started trying to heal after that. So this is what you're looking forward to. Isn't that yay? Not. Let's just move on. Let's just try to see what else is going on. Masculine, what's coming up in your near future? Queen of Wands, Jennifer's body. Queen of Wands. This is a Leo energy. Okay. Check your sun, moon, rising, Venus. Okay, Jupiter, Mars, Melamel, and your Venus in 7th house, which I forgot to mention. But Leo energy for the masculine in the future. I've never seen Jennifer's body either. I know she's hot. I don't know. She was the girl from Transformers. She was like really popular, famous, whatever. And it was about like what, a zombie thing, like a zombie movie situation. And it's almost in this picture like she wakes up from being a zombie. It's actually funny. Oh, okay. Well, I've never seen it. But it's like she wakes up being a zombie. And she's like, I'm not a zombie anymore. I'm waking up. Oh, she feeds off men? Holy shit. No wonder she picked this card. Okay, Queen Kitty, you don't find her attractive? Okay. So she feeds off men. Wow. Masculine, in your future, you're having a decision to make. There's going to be a Queen of Wands down here for you, which feeds off men, takes from men, bosses and controls men. Or you have somebody else, a Julia Roberts, a best friend. I think the masculine has a choice based on this third party scenario. In the future coming up, you can choose to be with this person who may be attractive and maybe a fire sign. And this other person who you've known a long time, who's gentle, who's kind, who's nurturing, who could be a best friend, and you're having to choose, and that's the Queen of Wands. And I feel like it's a choice because of the 2 wands. They represent a choice. Whenever you have a 2, there's a choice, there's a decision. Yeah, she can have the pull card. And she can bring him over too, but I need like 45 minutes, tell her. Okay? Okay, sorry about that, guys. But tell her she can bring them over, but I'm working just for the next like 45 minutes right now. Okay? All right. Anyways, moving on here. So anyways, the 2 wands behind her do represent like a 2 of wands for me, which is a choice and a decision. And so there is going to be this opportunity to choose, who do you want? And, the Queen of Wands is all about desire. And she's about confidence and getting what you want. I also want to add that the divine masculine energy is extremely sexual. I know. And you might be into 2 people right now and you're trying to choose. But your sexual energy is very high. It's coming up in the future. Male or female, it's just you're really wanting a intimate time. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. You want to experience an intimacy, and that's it. And you're really feeling that sexual vibe come on. You would like that a lot. And so in your future, you're having to choose who you're going to do this with. Who do you want, right? Your desire is turned on. Let's move on in the future here. Divine Feminine, damn, I'm not liking the future here. The past looks a little bit better than the future. I'm a little nervous for you, but we're not done yet. I mean, the star is here saying there is enlightenment and change after the tower, but holy shit, you have It Follows, which looks like a horror movie. 9 of Swords. I mean, damn. This is fear. This is absolute fear. This is haunted in the mind. This is illusions. This is definitely fearful, thoughts. Okay? The 9 of Swords represents, oh Lord, a very difficult, painful time, which is nearing the end, but it's not over. It does represent having to find the strength within to end something. And I'm channeling someone shaking, ready to do something. Like, I have to do it. I have to take this leap of faith. I don't want to do it. She's scared. She's terrified. She's looking towards the left. She's looking towards the path. And it's like, I don't want to let go. But I have to. There is the truth here that a divine feminine does not want to let go of the divine masculine. And there is a shakiness, and there is a fear, and there is tears, and there is this, it's so hard. It's so hard. And I just feel you falling down and just breaking down and going, it's so hard. But you know you have to do it. There has to be some kind of movement here. Swords, swords, action. There has to be movement on this brokenhearted third-party shit show. And you know that it's here and it's coming. And I just feel you just really resisting, very scared and resisting this. But it is coming. And for someone, you said you already let go, then this is a past reading for you. I don't know why it's coming in for a past for you, but it would be. For others, if you're not here yet, it will be. And for those of you that the reading's on target, it's happening in the near future for you, okay? In the near future. So over the next few days, this is going to start happening. And you're also haunted by dreams, okay? So if you're having these nightmares and these dreams about your lover, about your DM, it kind of makes you cry. And you might have some feelings brought up that are painful. Maybe you're having a memory of when they broke up with you. Maybe you're having a memory of when they told you off. And then maybe you're having a memory when you made love. Then maybe you're having a memory when you were best friends kissing and hanging out. And it's like this plethora of memories and this bittersweet kind of energy, and it's just so much going on. It's overwhelming. It's a lot of thoughts. It's a lot of emotions, and you're trying to wrap your head around this. Okay? Masculine, what's coming up again for you? Okay, well, we have a lot of swords in this damn future. We have the 8 of Swords, the Lobster. Now, I looked at the trailer of this movie. I didn't watch it. It looked kind of corny. I don't know. But it was about a civilization of people in whatever future that they had to find a mate or they were going to turn into an animal. I mean, who thinks of this shit? But they did. So you had to find someone to marry or you would turn into some kind of a beast, some kind of an animal. And that's the trailer I watched. And so they had a certain amount of time to date people and then make a decision, a quick decision. So again, masculine, what's coming in for you? Kind of that energy, having to make a quick decision and feeling trapped and feeling forced. Why do I have to choose? Can't I have it all? No, you have to choose or you're going to be a lobster. I'm just kidding. I'm not, of course, Scorpio energy is pretty deep in here. Maybe you are. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, masculine, you're trapped. In the future, again, you can't get away from whatever's going to be happening. You can't really escape it. You feel stuck in a relationship that maybe you don't want to be in. And you're needing to leave that. You're needing to make a choice with all of this so you can get out of that situation. Let's see what else is coming up in the future for you guys. Oh, thank God. Finally, some relief. Feminine, the world is here. So yes, the ending of a cycle, the completion of a karmic lesson. Okay, and this is great for you. This is the ending. This is Hannah. And in that show, she was kidnapped and made to be an assassin for the Russian government or something like that. So again, another man-eater. So she assassinates people. But it's about death and endings, right, with Hannah and the world and fulfilling a mission, completing that cycle. And so you finally will, in the future, complete this very difficult release of the past with your masculine. You finally finish. And this is the enlightenment and the freedom with the star card. Okay? The enlightenment and the freedom. Breathe. Because it was really hard for you. It was like, oh my God, I can't do this. But you can. And you will. Because you don't want to mess around here with this masculine having to be choosing like he has a choice. You want to eliminate the masculine's choices and say, let me make the decision for you. You don't have to choose. There is no option. I am not an option. Your only choice is the person you are with. I'm exiting the arena. I'm no longer on the table. I'm no longer an option. And so you're taking yourself out of the equation. And that is what's really hard here, is taking you out of the equation. Let's see the last card here for the masculine. Oh God, you got masculine, go away. You don't want to see this. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it for you. Go home, masculine. I got to tell the feminine this. But, you know, listen, and feminine, don't get your hopes all crazy. This is a tarot card reading. It is foreseeing the future. It's not a guarantee. It's definitely, how do you say, the universe presents an opportunity, and by free will, you guys can choose that. But what is showing in the tarot in the future for the masculine, holy shit, is Knight of Wands, 10 things I hate about you. And this is choosing you. Okay, this is choosing you. This is that choice. Choosing you. Listen, in this movie, she really said, I hate that I love you. I hate that I love your smile. I hate that I love the way you laugh. I hate the way that you make me feel about myself. I hate the way that when everything's falling apart, you make shit seem so perfect. I hate that you are so cute and everything you do is just making me smile. And I hate that I love you with all your bullshit. I just hate everything about you. But most of all, I hate that I love you. Does it make any sense? And masculine, this is you being a girl, okay? Maybe literally, but maybe just figuratively for a lot of you guys. Masculine, you're being such a girl right now in this energy to where you hate that you love your divine feminine. She could be your best friend, whoever this divine feminine is. You're irritated that you love the shit out of her. And she may be the most annoyingly bossy, bitchy at times, controlling at times, emotional at times, like maybe really emotional, like all this shit, right? And maybe she has a mouth, like Julia Roberts, you know, she's got a mouth, she's not afraid. But in all of that essence of who this person is in your life, masculine, you hate that you love her, but you do. You do. And there's no way around it. You're again, it's that being forced to face the truth about your passions. Queen of Wands, Emperor, Judgment. How do you really feel about this divine feminine who you've kind of ousted on the outside and kind of made another woman or another man, a third party? You've kind of pushed your divine feminine out there in the outskirts as an outsider. And now you're having to deal with this. You're having to face how you really feel about her. And the truth is, I hate that I love you. Shit. I hate that after so long of separation, I still melt. I hate that after so long, I still have mad feelings for you. I still have a huge amount of attraction for you. I still get turned on for you. I still get excited for you. I hate that it's like that because I try so hard not to be. And that's the Star card. Am I right? Oh, look what popped up. I told you Two of Wands and it was sitting there. Two of Wands, this is Judgment Day, Terminator, and what? Making a decision. Fighting for what you want, fighting for what you believe in. And I said that with the Queen of Wands. She had the two wands. That's just a sign that that popped out. He is going to make that decision. And then Judgment Day pops up. And what do we have? Judgment card with Constantine. So, yeah, don't tell me that the divine feminine's not going to be the ultimate choice. Underneath that is Mamma Mia, the sun. And this is the enlightenment, the peace, the healing, the mending, the happiness. So the sun is coming out, and that is going to happen. What a beautiful reading. In the end, how does this work for you? Divine feminine, in the end, you let go of your masculine. And then after letting go, he comes back around. What can I say? Thank you, Genevieve, for the $9.99. Thank you. It's like after so long of a time, here we are again. Here we are again. Elizabeth, I pulled 3 of those cards for my DM yesterday. Awesome, Elizabeth. So now let's talk about the ooey gooey feelings between you guys. Divine Feminine, what are some of the thoughts that you're thinking of with this 6 of Cups, my best friend's wedding? What are some of your thoughts? Give me 3. How about that? Divine Feminine's thoughts and feelings for her masculine. Well, I'm going to just take those. I just wanted 3, but oh well, fuck it. Divine Masculine, what are you feeling for your Divine Feminine with Judgment? What are you feeling for your Feminine? Okay. Give me another one. What are you feeling for your Feminine? Okay. That's Arrows of Love. All right. Of course, the Divine Feminine always has more to say and more to feel than the Masculine. So naturally, you have more cards. What's new? Bottom of the deck, though. Spring for the both of you. And what is spring signal? Everybody, when spring comes, well, at least in America, I don't know about everywhere else, but when spring comes, there's rebirth. There's babies everywhere. There's flowers blooming, trees getting their leaves. Everything's blossoming and growing. There's a rebirth from the dead winter. So spring is rebirth. And so this is a really good energy about springing forward and your feelings coming alive. And yeah, that's what's happening. So Feminine, what are you thinking and feeling about your Masculine? Guidance and protection. Wings of Love. Number 1, you're wanting to be very sexy. Like you want to, how do I say this in a not crude way? You just want to jump on your Masculine, okay? Male or female, you want to pounce on this person. Like you're really attracted. I think you are also feeling a little bit, you know, wanting intimacy. So you're in a sexual energy and, you know, you only want to do it with him or her. So this is, you're being guided and you want to keep your love safe. You're certainly not wanting to share because this is protective. So you do not want to share what's yours, but this is why you're having to let go, because as attracted as you are, as turned on as you are with your Masculine, you don't want to sleep with him or her knowing there's somebody else in the picture. So this is like, no, I've got to shut this down. But yet you still feel turned on by your Masculine, and it's very hard to kind of push down those feelings. The next card is Love Line Revived. Ugh. God, no wonder you're putting yourself through shit. This is the hardest. Right now, the 6 of Cups is really what I'm clarifying. And the 3 of Swords, you know, your feelings here. And no wonder the world is going to be so hard to get to, because you're 9 of Swordsing it, because damn, you want to revive this love. Love Line Revived. You want this relationship turned back on more than anything. And so you really want to make love to your Masculine. You want to kiss him. You want to hold him, touch him, grab him, do all those naughty things to him. You want to be with him or her, because keep in mind it's reversible. So, you know, the sex is not a thing with masculine and feminine energy, but you really want to revive your passion. And at the same time, it's fighting you, 9 of Swords, because you know you don't want to do that when there's still somebody else involved. So you're fighting your own heart and you're fighting your own sexual desires. The next card is in the spotlight, Attention. So another thing that you're feeling is, God, your Masculine is so good looking. You have him or her in the spotlight. They are everything to you. And you're just like, God, Steph, I can't. Every time I look at him or her, I just get turned on, or I want them. And you know, you can't get your mind off of this person. Like you kind of, it's hard for you to stop thinking about this person. 9 of Swords is the same kind of like 8 of Swords. You can't stop thinking about him or her. And it's just like, God, I'm trying to let go, but all these memories and feelings are rising up in me. Let's get the bonus cards. Bonus cards is Partnership. 2 swans. There's a sign. These are the extra cards that fell out, because remember, I just wanted 3 cards. And I got 2 more, and I said, I'm just going to take them. They're bonus. So we do have a partnership on the horizon, I feel. You are kindred souls, kindred spirits. You are best friends, intimate lovers, divine masculine, divine feminine, true love, true partnership, destiny, fate, all that good stuff. So there is a partnership coming up in your future with the masculine. But again, you have to kind of let go to get it. Am I right? But I'm not telling you to let go so you will get it. I'm saying let go and watch the universe work. but you need to really genuinely let go or it won't work. This is why it's so hard. The last card that we have, drum roll, dun dun dun, dun, for the Divine Feminine. Look what the cat dragged in. Holy shit, return and apologies. Did you expect that? Because I didn't. We're having a reading here where you have to let go of him or her. Well, you don't have to, but you're certainly being put through the energy of a shift where you are going to let go. And then look what the cat drags in. Return and apologies. These are bonus. This is the star card. But here's why I have to communicate as best as I can with you. Divine Feminine, you have to genuinely let go. You can't do it because there is going to be a partnership and a return. You can't do it because that's the end goal. Because remember, this love is a journey, not a destination. You have to keep swimming. This is just the energy that's current and what's upcoming. But it has to come with the package of 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords, the World. It's a very painful reality check. And it's also, and this is a channeled message here. Stop feeding the manifestation that there's a third party. Stop feeding the fear that the third party has something over you. Stop feeding the third party bullshit with your sadness, your tears, and your fear. Because when you feed it, it grows. The more you feed your fear of heartbreak, and the more you feed that there is somebody else there, what happens? As within your heart and soul, so without in the physical world. You may think it is cliche, but it is true. What you think about, you see in this world. What you feel is true and honest and reality. This is your reality. You are creators. It may take time to change your reality because it's physical, it's heavy, but the more you start to manifest away from this shit, the more things will change. And so you are supposed to release the third party, not the divine masculine. And that was a revelation just now in this reading as a channeling. You're not actually supposed to release your divine masculine. So excuse me for misguiding you on the earlier part of this message. I wasn't listening to my channeling. You're supposed to release a third party. So whoever this third party is, let them go. It's not your DM that you have to let go of, because you are kindred spirits, kindred souls, you are bound. It's the third party that is in your vision and in your arena, and when you let that go, your masculine can step up and physically let that go. But he's kind of mirroring your fears and illusions and thoughts. And because you're imagining this terrible third-party scenario and what it is and what it could be and what it will be, it's becoming those things. And you're telling yourself, well, I was right, I was right. Well, the only reason you were right is because you're manifesting it. So manifest something different. The World card. Quit doing that and start manifesting something better. Page of Pentacles comes up underneath that. And this is concrete ideas, and this is actions towards a different reality. Underneath that is the 6 of Pentacles from Gosford Park. And I think this is going to, build and create what you want to see. What do you want? You have the power. Do it. Take action and start using your skills. Be crafty. Be crafty in your manifestation. Under that is the King of Cups. Scorpio energy. Your lover. Your divine masculine. Mr. or Mrs. Sexy Pants. Okay? You want them in your life. Manifest them. Attract them. One of the best ways to attract is to love yourself, which is this Page of Pentacles, loving yourself. If you want to get out of this third-party situation, stop making it a thing. You know, stop feeding this third-party situation like it is what it is. It is not that way, and speak it into your life. I am not involved in a third-party situation. I am loved and cherished. I am strong and powerful. I am beautiful and desired. I am a powerful creator. Everything that I see becomes things, and everything that I want is in my reality. I am happy, and I am blessed, and I am grateful, and I am at peace. I am very courageous. I am a strong, powerful, attractive individual who always gets what I want. I am an individual who makes my dreams a reality. You know, speak those things. You know, I am free from all pain and heartache. I am free from all third-party ties. I release all third-party energies from my life. There is no outsider infiltrating my mind or my heart. I am free from that. I am free from the pain of any third-party interference. The world. I am done. I am creating something else. And that's really closing the chapter on the third-party bullshit. Okay? So we have Stardust. Yep, the star. Finally, that enlightenment and that freedom after the tower. And it's like that tower is that poof, enlightenment. Am I right? That moment that I realized my reading was not about you letting the masculine go. It was about the third party being let go, is the tower. It is an awakening and a mindset, falling and crumbling, a foundation that this reading was really going with, where it just crumbled. And it wasn't that anymore. It's something else, and it's the enlightenment, the awakening. It's a paradigm shift. And that very paradigm is going to shift you into a whole new environment with your masculine. So that is the message there for the femme. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with the masculine and what he feels for you, or she, okay? The next one is interference. Damn. So there was third-party interference, you know, and this is what you're trying to release, femme. Good job. Masculine, you have a third-party situation on your hands. We knew that with Queen of Wands, the choice, looking up at the Three of Swords. She is looking up at them. You have to make a choice with the Lobster movie here with the Eight of Swords. And now you have interference because maybe you feel two things for two people, but they're very different feelings. They're not the same. And you're going to have to figure out which one best suits you. So how you feel about the Divine Feminine is she is an interference in your life because your decisions as far as judgment, being with somebody else, Queen of Wands, you're realizing, and you can't run away from it, that that maybe wasn't a good choice. And that person you were with was fake as fuck. And if you guys have seen the movie Get Out, he's with a girl that plays her part so well. Huh.
We are a million miles away from the sun, although it may seem very close, but that's actually due to because of the size of it.
Yes, thank you for telling me that, Bobby.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm working. Okay. A million miles away from the sun, even though we look really close. That missed some kind of a message maybe one of you guys can interpret. I'm on my vibe right now. Anyways, masculine, you made a choice. And like in that movie, he was really in love with that girl. And she played her part so well. I believed her throughout the movie that she was honest and genuine. And then she shocks the shit out of all of us in the movie. And she ends up working against him. She ends up being the plotter. She ends up being the one that trapped him. So there's this enlightenment that the person you are with or chose is not who she says she is, or he says she is. And if you haven't seen Get Out, you really should, so you know what I'm talking about. There's a moment in the movie where she's kissing him and they're so close and intimate. And he's like, let's get out of here. I know they're trying to hurt us. Let's get out of here. And so they're all coming down the stairs to leave. And he's like, come on, let's go. And she's like, I'm looking for my keys. I'm looking for the keys. And she's shoveling through her purse. I'm looking for the keys. I'm looking for the keys. Like she's all frantic trying to go with him. Come to find out, she was playing a part. And then everyone comes to trap him and take him. And he looks at her and he's like, what the actual fuck? You don't really love me? You're a part in this? Oh my God. We were getting married. We were going to have babies. We were going to have this good life. Like everything was so great. And then you're this evil person? And it was that moment in the movie where he's like, oh my God. And then he realizes that he goes through some pictures and finds out he's not the first one. She's done this before to other victims. Like 50 other guys. She's all dragged them in the illusion that they're getting married in love. And then she traps them and then they take them away and do what they do to them. So she is part of the trap. And we have Jennifer's body, and someone said she was a man-eater. And then we have 8 of Swords, where you're feeling forced and stuck with this person. Judgment, looking back at this 7 of Swords get out situation. Okay? Where you're like, oh my God, I am trapped. And even in that movie, he's trapped in his mind by the mom who uses the teacup to hypnotize him and take over his mind. And so there's this feminine in the masculine's life, you know, male or female. There's a woman, there's a relationship. I don't care if it's a man or woman, okay? There's a relationship in the divine masculine's life that has, in some sense, hypnotized the masculine and made him or her believe that they were loved and that this was good and this was beautiful and that this was a good relationship. And it actually turns out that he was trapped and, you know, lied to. And this is looking back at that and going, you lied to me. I thought you were so-and-so, but you lied. And it's that sudden disappointment, but it's also the powerful moment where you get courage to get the fuck out. Just like that movie, you get courage that I will beat everyone's ass and do whatever I have to do to get the fuck out. And so masculine is going to get out. Emperor energy, end of the line, Knight of Wands, powerful, fiery, fast, courageous, strong, sexy. Yes, you bust through that wall. You bust through that barrier and you choose the person that you broke her heart, which is the divine feminine. You broke her heart and you choose her. So how you really feel about her is, I can't escape you, divine feminine. You're still in my heart. I hate that I love you because I've tried to step away from this relationship, but I can't. I can't escape the love and I can't escape the attraction. And lastly, I can't escape the connection between us. The next card about how you feel masculine is old footage. Oh God, it says eject. Isn't this funny? So the divine feminine is 6 of Cupping it, Julia Roberts, my best friend's wedding. Nostalgic, right? Looking back, and then here you are, masculine, trying to eject the old footage of what was in your situation, in your relationship. Hi, Teresa. Hi. Is that who I think it is? Yes. Okay. You're beautiful. Thank you for being here. So anyways, the divine masculine is also nostalgic and thinking about her, thinking about divine feminine and feeling sad. Also looking back at the past about how this third-party bullshit actually played out. Wanting to eject you, feminine, from his mind, but he can't. The next card about how he feels about you is transformative love, and the butterfly gets out of their cocoon. It's this beautiful transformation and of my heart. The masculine's heart is being warmed, thawed out. The ice is melting. The distance is leaving, right? Does that make sense? The distance is leaving? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. The distance between you guys is changing. Your masculine wants to change the past. Constantine, judgment, get out in reverse. Emperor, take responsibility, be a man or be that mature woman. It's about stepping up, making that hard decision to go towards this transformative love. Masculine, what do you want to say to your feminine? Oops. Okay. Well, these things are turned off, but look at that. Look what's at the bottom that I just saw. I love you even though I'm not showing it. Okay. Masculine, what do you want to tell your divine feminine? Air energy. I'm coming in to communicate. I have a strategy. I'm experiencing some new thoughts and ideas, and I will take action. Air energy. So your masculine does want to communicate and is going to reach out, and there will be communication between you and your masculine. Bottom of the deck. I'm so tired of this. So tired of this. Earth energy is behind that. So it's work, structure, family, responsibility, money, grounding, healing, reality. He's so tired of his reality. He's so tired of who he's with. Could be an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But either way, the masculine is so tired of all of it and really wants to reach out. Okay? Give me some truth about the masculine here. About what we're going to be experiencing with the divine masculine in the near future. What are we going to be experiencing? What are we going to be experiencing here? I'm going to get 3. Okay. Okay, I got reconciliation is the one that fell out. Okay, so there is going to be a reconciliation. I'm so happy, mask. So this is not true. If they act like they're so happy, it's not true. It is not cupcakes and rainbows and unicorns and lollipops and gumdrops, okay, over the rainbow where they are. It is not that. It's not what you think. Bottom of the deck, it's not what you think it is. So fuck off. You know, this is more of an isolation card for me with the masculine. Look at his little face. It's kind of grouchy. Fuck off. You know, it's just like he wants to be alone. He wants to be isolated because he knows he was wrong. There's some regrets. You know, there's this looking back at the past and kind of just, damn it, this sucks. And so kind of wanting to be alone and just reflect. And that's that Jupiterian coming into Sagittarius energy. And it's just fuck off, you know, I don't want to talk about it. I made some fucked up choices and I'm not happy. And there is a reconciliation coming up in the future. So anyways, what's coming up is it's not what you think. Okay, the situation is not what you think. Underneath spring, I feel called to pull the next card, which is Fool's Gold. Again, the masculine thought that this fiance, this lover, this wife, this person that they were with was a specific person. We get out, surprise, she's totally full of shit. She's a fake, or he's a fake, or the situation is fake, or there's some kind of lies and deception coming out that proves that that person is not gold, that they are fool's gold. They're not really as good as they thought. Okay, bottom of the deck over here, earth energy, you know, getting responsible, which is the emperor, earth energy. Let's do the divine feminine. What do you want to say to your masculine? These are my divine feminine cards. What do you want to say to your masculine? What do you want to say? We have justice time. It's justice time, baby. I want justice. It's been unfair. I want fair treatment. Make right the karma that was created, and help is here. Okay, divine feminine wants this and says, hey, it's time for you to make this right. It's time for you to fix what was fucked up. Also, what you want to tell the masculine is Masculine, you're worthy of real love, and I want to give it to you. But also, I, divine feminine, am worthy of so much more. So relax. You're both worthy of more. And you want to tell your masculine, hey, guess what? I know my value, I know my worth, and I'm worth more than this third-party bullshit. I deserve loyalty. I deserve love. I deserve affection. I deserve honesty. I deserve justice. I deserve for you to apologize. I deserve for you to come back and make this shit right. I deserve so much more. So step up, be the emperor I know you are. And you also want to tell the masculine, hey, you deserve so much more than this Seven of Swords, get out cup, fake ass bullshit. You deserve so much more than this third party man-eating bitch. Okay, you deserve more than that. Wake up. You deserve to be cherished, kissed, adored, loved, respected, honored. You deserve that. And you want to give him that, but he has to believe that also in himself. And I do think he's getting there. Okay, and so that's that card. Lastly, what you want to tell the masculine is, I've been hurt. Painful, scorned, betrayed, shocked. You want to tell the masculine, I am so hurt. You hurt me. You hurt us. You hurt. I'm hurt. And even if it wasn't you, just understand that I am hurt. My heart, right? This is what's coming up. I'm so hurt by this. Whoops. And I threw that shit over on accident. It was like, I'm throwing that shit out. You know, I'm so hurt. It's very painful to be betrayed. It's very painful. And you just want the masculine to know that you are hurt and you deserve justice for this, because I don't think you deserved it. The bottom of the deck over here is new love, fresh air, romantic feelings, a fresh start, and a new relationship. You want to start fresh. You just want to start fresh. Be it with him or someone else. You just want to start fresh. You want fresh, new love. You don't want to live in the past. You don't want to be there. You want to experience romance again and intimacy. You want to smile. You want to cuddle. You want to love. You want to be loved. You want to be happy. You want to experience falling in love again. You want a new start, a new love. So you're ready to tell the masculine, I'm ready for more. I'm ready for so much more. I'm worthy of so much more, and you're so ready. Okay, so that's what you want to say. Divine Feminine, what is a message for you from Spirit? Oh, that was a weird one. Okay. A message to you from Spirit is, bottom of the deck, I am an anchor of light. You can anchor that light in. You are harnessing the light. There's no need to fear. Okay? You can harness light in whenever you want. The star card. Let's get what else here. My connection with my guides is strengthening. Woohoo! So Femme, you're connecting with your spiritual guides, your ascended masters, your ancestors. They are your strength right now. Connect with grandma, grandpa if they're past, or great grandma, grandpa. Connect with Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel. Connect with Jesus. Connect with Buddha. Connect with these ascended masters. Connect with Saint Germain. Connect with them. Help them know that you're awake by doing things like meditation, lighting incense and candles and focus and calling them in. Spend some time to connect with your spiritual guides and family. It's not always about this down here. It's about up there too. And right now, connecting with your guides is going to give you strength to get through this. What's another card? I am fiercely protected. There you go. Why are you fearing over dark magic, black magic, bullshit? Why are you fearful of third-party assholes and their bullshit? Why are you scared of things that you think could harm you but can't? You are fiercely protected. God Almighty protects you. Your angels protect you. Your ancestors are so fierce, and they fiercely protect you from that third-party asshole bullshit. And you think that you're going to be hurt. You think that this is going to hurt you. They can't touch you. They can't touch you. In fact, they can't, these karmic third parties can't even light a candle to your light. They cannot even light a candle. You are an anchor of light. You are fiercely protected and divinely guided. There's no fear. Release that fear. The next card is, I am proud of my progress. Damn, and you should be. Good job, Ven. I'm proud of my progress. This is wonderful. This is beautiful for you. You have made exquisite progress, so be proud of that. Okay, let's get a message from the masculine. What is the message to the masculine? Let's see. Okay. We'll do the map, because I think you're trying to make a decision and find your way. So we're going to do the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. What is the message for the masculine? It's in reverse. Healing the ouch. Bottom of the deck is sad embrace. It's kind of sad to embrace the bad decisions we've made, but that's okay. Masculine, I've made 1,000 bad decisions. I'll be the first to join you on that journey. It is sad to look at those decisions and go, damn, wish I would have done better. But the point is, you're here now, and you are going to do better. So don't stay looking back. Don't stay there. This refusing to heal in reverse, healing the ouch, is kind of like, yeah, I'm refusing. It's hard for me to heal this. In essence, this is you trying to avoid the reconciliation that is impending here in your relationship with your feminine. So you're kind of avoiding it because of shame. Okay, let's go ahead and read this. Number 38. Maybe something happened when you were 38 that you regret. Maybe the age of 38 is like, I did something in that year that I regret, or something like that. It doesn't have to be just an extra message. Forgiveness is the healer of the soul. Okay, that's upright. So forgiveness is a healer of the soul. So there's been kind of a lack of forgiveness. A message from the universe is to forgive, because you have been very unforgiving of yourself, therefore unforgiving of your feminine. Okay? So when this card is reversed, it's a message, Divine Masculine, that you're being urged to make amends for any harm you've done to another. Oh my God, goosebumps. Isn't that what we just said? And I had no clue what this card was going to read. And it's talking about you making amends. And I just said that I think you're very sad, realizing that you've done some things in your past that you need to make amends for with your Divine Feminine. And the first step is forgiving yourself, or you can't forgive her for anything that she may have scared you off of or hurt you with, because I just want to take a moment. Divine Masculine, you are connecting with me in a spiritual channeling, and Divine Masculine is saying, Femme, you may not think that you've hurt me or scared me, but you have. Maybe not to the extent that I've hurt you, but you have hurt me. And I'm a sensitive person as well. And because you've hurt me, and I didn't even express to you how you hurt me in some of those ways, I pushed you away and remained silent, and I went elsewhere out of fear of dealing with that pain. And even though it was very small, maybe very minimal, it was enough to get me away. And as small as you might think it is, it's big to me. And I've been having to work on this forgiveness with you, because I'm very upset with the world, and I'm very upset with my experience on this planet, and I'm very upset with my decisions, and I'm just an angry person. I've been an angry person. And for me to even start forgiveness is so healing, but so hard. And the reason that God put you in my life and me in yours is so I can learn this lesson of forgiveness and healing in myself. And if it weren't for how much I love you, if it weren't for how much of a best friend and partner and soulmate that you are to me, I wouldn't have learned how to forgive. But because I love you, I'm learning to forgive, because I'm going to start by forgiving you because I love you. So through your love and through my love for you, I've learned forgiveness. And I'm so grateful for that, but I am feeling very emotional and a little scared about it. But the first person I will ever forgive is you. The hardest person to forgive is me. So the masculine has this melting of the heart, melting of the ice, tears coming down, the hardness, the hostility is coming down. The walls are coming down on the masculine because he's learning to forgive you. You're the one that has the key to this frozen heart. And you are the door that opens this masculine's love up to forgiveness. And once he has forgiven you, he will forgive himself and then be able to make these amends. But that's how it starts. So, one more time, reverse this card as a message urging you, Divine Masculine, to make amends for any harm you've done to another. Appraise yourself honestly. How have you been selfish? How have you been greedy? Or how have you been inconsiderate of others? How have you harbored resentment towards those who have harmed you in the past? Sit now and practice deep and radical forgiveness. In order to be free, masculine, from this karma into your dharma, to know healing, you must surrender your old hurts and begin anew. Forgiving yourself and loving yourself is very important as well. Be humble and be kind and willing to admit to your own weaknesses. Know the imperfections of the human condition. Walk tall as you take the path of a shaman, the wise elder who is willing to go into the shadows to bring healing light to old wounds. And that is Virgo energy, going within. Healing light to old wounds. All right, so this is what you guys are facing. It's a beautiful energy. It's a beautiful transformation. And there is reconciliation in your future. I think this is really going in a good direction. I'm going to get one oracle card for the both of you about a message to your relationship, a message about your relationship. And I'm going to end this reading. I'm going to come back on soon and do the last 3 readings for the 33. I'm sorry, I have to go. My mom is coming over here and I got to do some stuff, but I'll be back on soon. I will not be leaving you out. I will be back on soon, and I'll do that reading for you, okay? But let's just finish this reading today. And let's go ahead and get a message in regards to your guys' relationship. And then last, I'll get a message of your love to the masculine and a message of the masculine's love to you. A message of the relationship, please, for the divine feminine and divine masculine. Bottom of the deck, courage. It's taking a lot of courage right now for both of you to make these transitions. And I feel that the strength is going to be present for both of you to get what needs to be done for the ending of this beautiful cycle. Fragmented energy. This is a message of your love for each other. You don't have every piece of the puzzle. You don't have the whole story. Okay, it's all coming together. So let's go ahead and read that. Okay, So fragmented energy is too many pieces. This card shows a woman wading through high water with puzzle pieces all around her. She is a part of the puzzle, and her own picture is not complete. Like the woman on the card, you may feel like you're pushing against the current with the pieces of your life all over the place, guys. This card reveals a split in your energy and your attention. You may have too much to do, with the tasks of your personal and work life completely taking over. If you're hurrying through life and frantic about getting everything done, you are fragmenting your energy. Balance is necessary now. It's time to slow down, reduce your have-tos, and give yourself a break. If you don't, your agitated energy will block the very achievements you're working so hard on. The other message here is that you may be looking at too many options with considering some future projects. You have lots of good ideas that take you into many different directions, but this indecision splits your energy and slows you down or stops you completely. Make some specific choices and set up a plan. Choose the path that calls your heart. Remember, the path that calls your heart, not your mind. Not logical, emotional. You can always change things up later, but now is the time to focus, not fragment your energetic power. So that is the message about your love. Okay, now's the time to focus on what you want, not a million things. Focus on this love and have a plan. Have a plan for yourself, and always know self-love is most important. And have a nice healthy balance between love and work and family. Make sure that's always in the forefront. Okay, give me a message of love from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. Give me a message of love. Okay. So a message of love from the masculine to the femme is, feminine, the heart has its reasons of which reason knows nothing. So masculine is following his heart, not listening to reason. It's a very good change. The other one is, I vow to fiercely love you, feminine, in all your forms, now and forever. I promise to never forget that this is a once-in-a-lifetime love. So he loves you, feminine, no matter what you look like, no matter how old you are, no matter how rich you are, how poor you are, in all your forms. The masculine vows to love you in all of those forms. And the masculine really just wants you to know that he still loves you, no matter the form that it takes, the distance and everything else. He still loves you, always. And for you to hang on to that love, because it's always there. Bottom of the deck is time. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but bears it out even until the edge of doom, by William Shakespeare. So this is taking time, but remember, it's divine time, not our time. And this love will always endure, even till the edge of time, the edge of doom. Okay, this love will always be there, always connected. So that's a message from your DM. Divine Feminine, I was getting a phone call. Divine Feminine, give a message to your Divine Masculine about your love. Okay. Divine Feminine, what do you want to tell your masculine about your love? Okay. To be brave is to love someone unconditionally without expecting anything in return. And that's by Madonna. And Divine Feminine, you want your masculine to know that you love them, you love him or her, and you expect nothing in return. That you just love them, period. Okay? So there is that beautiful love connection. And you just want him or her to know that you don't want anything and you don't expect anything. That you love him or her unconditionally and nothing will change that. The next thing you want to tell your DM is, let me turn that down. Hear my soul speak. Of the very instant that I saw you, Divine Masculine, did my heart fly at your service. You're so in love with the Divine Masculine. And then another William Shakespeare, The Tempest, Shakespeare. Okay, William Shakespeare quote again. The moment you met your masculine, you knew that you would do anything for him. And you would always be there for him or her. And you just want your masculine to know, I've always been here for you. I've always backed you up. I've always been in your corner. I'll always be in your corner. Even when you think that I'm not in your corner because I'm giving you tough love, it's for your best and my best and our best good. And I'm always backing up your best interest in my heart. And I'm always at your service. And no matter the distance and space and time and bullshit in between, if you need me, I'm there for you. And you just want your masculine to know that. If you ever needed me, just let me know. Again, because I love you unconditionally. No strings attached. Bottom of the deck, you had me at hello. So you've been in love with your masculine the whole time. Completely in love. Unconditionally, no strings, just completely in love. They had you from the very moment that you laid eyes on them. And I think what I'm channeling here is the moment you met them, you felt something different. The moment you met them, sparks flew inside of your heart and it woke up your soul. And your love light was turned on for him or her. Inexplainable. Okay, just no reasons. It just did, it just is, it just was, and always will be. And you just want to assure the masculine that you're always there. They can count on you. All right, so that is your message, guys. I'm going to go ahead and go. I will catch up with you later to do the last 3 people that did the $33 reading. Thank you so much for everything. I appreciate you watching this channel and supporting my channel. If any of you guys want an additional message in my next reading for the 33, let's just say you have 30 minutes again after this video posts to pay the 33 on Venmo, and I will go ahead and include your name in that, okay? So if you guys want to do that in the next reading, go ahead and do so. The clock starts now. It's 96 minutes and 43 seconds. So 30 minutes from now, I'll allow a window. If you guys want to donate that $33, I'll pull some cards in your name and see what's going on. You can leave a little message in Venmo to ask a question, and I'll get it answered for you. And maybe even go a little bit deeper. We'll see how it goes. But that is it, guys. I love you. Thank you so much for everything. Remember, this love is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming, guys. And I'll see you later. Have a blessed, beautiful, wonderful day. Lots of love and light to you. And please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Bye, guys. Thank you so much, markers, and all my moderators for helping. Bye, Elizabeth. I love you guys. Bye, Queen Kitty. Have a wonderful day. Bye.